Hello again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for the first of Tattoo Tuesdays on my series. This will be a new series, a monthly series, where I talk to you once a month about the tattoo, a different tattoo that I have. It's going to be fun, insightful, and just the story behind my different tattoos. I just thought this would be a unique, fun, different series. Since as you have, if you've maybe been watching for my tattoos, my videos for a while, I've gotten more over the years, and I just like sharing the stories behind it, and I hope you guys enjoy listening to them. I will say a little disclaimer that I am no way a tattoo artist. I am no way extremely knowledgeable in the industry of tattooing. I am just a person that enjoys the art of tattooing, the history of tattooing, seeing tattoo art and content and all that kind of stuff, all these stories, and I will probably be sharing maybe some tips if you are getting a tattoo. The tips are just from my experiences getting tattooed. If you guys want advice, better advice, I would definitely go speak to tattoo artists at a tattoo shop. So I just would like to put that out there. This is just my take on things. And like I said, I have 8 tattoos. So for 8 months, I'm going to be talking about my tattoos. Probably, like I said, later down the road, once I finish my tattoo series on my different tattoos, I'll be probably going into some tips and tricks you can, not tricks, but some advice that I've picked up and learned from getting tattoos. So if all that sounds good to you, let's just jump right in. And I'm going to be starting out with the first ever tattoo that I got, which is my jaguar tattoo. And as you can see, I'll stand up. This is what it looks like. It goes all the way around sort of the bend of my arm to here. Now, I've had this one, oh boy, I've had this one for a long time, and let me show you a picture of it. I didn't know how well my jaguar would show up on camera, so I also had my husband help me take a picture of it. So let me show it to you. Hopefully you guys can see it good. Ooh, this is what it looks like. It is a beautiful tattoo. It is of a jaguar. I know a lot of people come up to me and say, they ask me if it's a leopard. It is not. And the reason why it's not is because leopards are longer, not so heavy set in the belly. Jaguars are short and squat kind of compared to leopards. If you look at a jaguar and a leopard, leopards have longer, if you will, sort of longer legs, more lean. And I am not built that way, if you will. I'm kind of short and squat. And the reason why I've always liked tattoos, okay? As a kid, you get those, gumball machine tattoos, and my parents always not encouraged, but they were always okay with the temporary tattoos growing up as a kid. So I always liked them, and my older sister got tattoos first, and thought it was really cool, that's really unique, all that kind of cool stuff. So I took my time saving up money first for my tattoo, because I've bought all my tattoos. No one is except this one and the anniversary one that I have. But anyway, side note. So I saved up my money to get a tattoo, and I thought a lot about what imagery I wanted for my first one. I also thought placement, and the arms generally don't hurt as much as other places on the body. And so I figured that was a good start in my tattoo journey. And like I said, I debated a lot about the imagery I wanted and the size. So I was looking up a lot of all kinds of different imagery and things that I really liked and interest me, because I know tattoos and I'm fully aware and realize tattoos are permanent. You can have them removed with lasers and whatnot, but that is also very, very expensive and painful. So, or you could get it covered up. But anyway, I have always really loved jaguars, and the reason why I love jaguars is because I watched a National Geographic documentary on it called In Search of the Jaguar, and I just sort of fell in love with the cats. I think they are beautiful, and I love that they are the most shy, if you will, of all the big cats. I myself, if you don't know me very well, am a very shy person. Once you get to know me, I open up and I can be myself and comfortable, but if I'm meeting new people, I'm really shy and don't really talk a lot and just a shy person. So I kind of related to the jaguar in that sense. I also really loved learning that the indigenous people in the Amazon highly respect jaguars, and they are revered as the Aztecs and Incas revered jaguars as gods, and to not you had to be a very high powerful person to wear a jaguar coat when they did kill them. It was they like I said, highly regard them. I hope I'm making that off as like the indigenous people didn't just kill all the jaguars or anything. They revered them and feared them. Anyway, I just really found that was drawn to that. I also was it's not just that, but I also love the Jacksonville Jaguar team, and again, Jaguars, so I was like, yeah. I actually liked I don't know, I can't remember because it's been a long time, if I liked the Jaguar Cats first or the team. I want to say I loved the Jaguar Cats first, kind of forgot about them, and then the Jacksonville Jaguars became a team, and then my love of them kind of sparked up. Again, all this is kind of like middle school to high school, age. And I actually got my tattoo as an adult. So I don't have any fun, rebellious stories of getting a tattoo without my parents' knowledge or anything. They actually took me to my tattoo appointment. It was a great experience. I had no problems. Did it hurt? Tattoos don't feel great, okay? I've never had a tattoo that doesn't necessarily hurt. It doesn't, like, not agonizing pain or like, it's more sort of like a stinging, pinching type of feeling. As I would describe it as, again, depending on where you get your tattoo. I think the sensations in your body differs from person to person. But again, I have a pretty high pain tolerance, not to brag, but so my pain level might be different than somebody else's pain tolerance. But generally for my arm, my Jaguar tattoo, it didn't hurt as much as, let's say, my hand tattoo, which hurt like a mother pucker, or the back of my left calf when I got that tattoo. So again, that's just my experience with the pain thing. But again, I took my time with also finding a good, quote unquote, good tattoo shop that had not only good reviews. I went to a couple of different shops to find the right one. And sometimes that's all it takes, is finding the right one. And yeah, it can be a bit scary at times. Scary in an anxious way, not like scared like, oh, they might, beat me up or something. But I had a really good experience with it. All my experiences of getting a tattoo have been great, and I am so thankful and blessed for that. My tattoo was, gosh, I want to say maybe 100 something plus. Don't quote me on that, but for this tattoo, it was probably 100 and either, or somewhere around there. Not, maybe 115, 120. I'm going to say the price range was. I could be wrong. And that is without tip. I also tip. But yeah, it was a great experience. I was so happy I got it. It just makes me happy. Also, every time I see it, I get a lot of compliments from people saying, oh, I like your tattoo. Again, I get more people, not a lot of people, but like some people think it's a leopard, and I'm like, it's not a leopard. It's a jaguar. Again, I just truly loved the cat. I love that it is, it's a rare sighting. I love everything about the jaguar, and that is why I got the jaguar. I will always love the jaguar cat and learning about it and all that kind of stuff. So it's not something that like, oh, well, that was an era, let me cover it up, I'm not interested in it anymore. I love it. He makes me so happy. I haven't named it. I named my pinup girl, but I haven't named my cat. I think he's a boy. I'm pretty sure he's a boy. So if you guys have any cool names that you think that I would like for my jaguar cat, let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you guys come up with. Maybe I'll name him. We'll see. He is in black and gray, in case that wasn't apparent. He is in black and gray. I want to say it took, I'll say 3 to 4.5 hours for my jaguar. You sit in a chair, they sanitize it, all that good stuff. It was a clean shop. What was the name of the shop? I want to say Ink Vision. I don't know if it's still around, but I had it done at Ink Vision by a guy named, I want to say Travis. I could be wrong. Again, it's been a long time since my first one, so I could be wrong in that sense, but yeah, that's the story of my jaguar tattoo. He is a handsome boy. I love him. I will always love him. he makes me so happy. It's just a cool, like I said, just a cool image to have. I think it sits very nicely on the body of the cat. I picked this position because, again, meaning the position, meaning the picture of the cat. This is when, like, I wasn't sure if I could use, like, if Google pictures of, like, real jaguars. And I found this picture, and I was like, I want this. And I was kind of hesitant to show it to him because I was so new. I don't know. I just thought he'd be like, where did you get this one? And all that good stuff, instead of like, this is a reference picture I would like you to have. Like, now I can just, bring up pictures I found on the internet to my tattoo artist and be like, I kind of like this style. I like, this kind of type of flower and stuff. But, when you're not learning, but when you get your first one, you can hear other people's experiences and they can tell you how it might go and whatnot. But until you've actually gone through the steps of getting a tattoo, you don't really know. I am glad that I did research into what to expect at a shop, what red flags to look out for if there were any, what to do to prepare for my tattoo appointments, and all that stuff kind of helped me to kind of know a little bit more what to expect when I was getting it done for the first time. So I didn't have those type of nerves. Was I nervous to get my first tattoo? You betcha I was. I was so nervous, like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. Everybody, I think, that has had a tattoo remembers those anxious feels of getting a tattoo for the very, very first time. Is just like, oh, kind of a moment. But that's all the story for today. It doesn't have like a super deep meaning of it, and that's okay. I feel that all my tattoos, some of them don't have a super deep meaning for my tattoos, especially my jaguar one. I just really, really love jaguars. I think they're beautiful and mysterious and cool, and I don't know. But I just wanted to share that story with you guys. I hope you didn't mind my rambling and going down some rabbit holes a little bit. So that's all the video for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any tattoos, let me know down in the comments what your very first tattoo was. I'd love to know. Also, down in the comments, let me know if you ever got a tattoo, would you get an animal tattoo? And if so, let me know down in the comments down below. And as I said, if you have no desire to get tattoos, but want to hear the stories behind it, I hope you guys continue to join me. I love sharing my tattoo stories with you and my tattoo journey. Again, this is just another way for you guys to get to know me and to find out some cool stories that I have. So that is all the video for today. If you like this video, please give it a big like, subscribe, share with friends and family. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers, and I'm very well on my way. I have 177. Woohoo! So thank you to everyone who is already subscribed. If you guys know anybody that that might like the kind of content that I do, please send them my way. I'd love to welcome new subscribers and watchers. And I will see you guys next month for another story, tattoo story of the inspiration and why I got my flower tattoos. So until then, bye-bye for now, everybody.